The only difference between the league and slavery, complained the star player in his exasperation over baseball's controversial reserve clause, is that the managers can't lick you. They have you down so fine that you have no say in the matter at all. I sign a contract with the club, and they can hold me forever if they see fit, or so long as I want to play ball. If you guessed that the speaker was Curt Flood, good try, but wrong. Flood did indeed compare the reserve clause to slavery in 1970, after being traded from the Cardinals to the Phillies. And the courage of his convictions was such that he refused to report to his new team and took the matter all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. No, the man who spoke those words was in fact pitcher Charlie Radbourn, sometimes known by the nickname Old Hoss, and the context in which he made those remarks makes them even more startling. Radbourn, you see, made the inflammatory comparison to slavery in 1884, shortly after a remarkable season in which he won a record 60 games, and a mere 2 decades after the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. Nor was Radbourn alone. 5 years earlier, the then newly introduced reserve rule had essentially ended the career of another of the greatest players of the era. Shortstop George Wright had been recognized as one of the game's premier players for over a decade, leading the fabled 1869 Red Stockings of Cincinnati in most offensive categories, and then being a key performer as the Red Stockings of Boston earned 4 consecutive National Association pennants. But after he helped Providence capture the 1879 National League flag, he was outraged when the league's owners passed a new rule that allowed each of them to retain exclusive negotiating rights to 5 of their players. After rejecting the contract offer he received from Providence management, Wright told a reporter that the so-called 5-man agreement was outrageous, with no particle of justice in it. He played in 1 game for Boston in May, but when the other team protested, he sat out the remainder of the season, prompting charges that a superstar had been driven from the league by the selfish and arbitrary action of one of its members. Providence was unable to repeat as National League champions. And then there was James Deacon White, whose nickname signaled his status as one of the game's most upstanding citizens, and whose prowess at bat and in the field made him one of its most feared players. As was the case with George Wright, Deacon White's best days were already behind him when the initial version of the reserve clause was introduced. But he nonetheless played Major League Ball for 12 more seasons, during which he left no doubts about his feelings on the matter. His threats to retire rather than accept the team's contract offer became such a predictable off-season ritual that one sports writer sardonically referred to his latest holdout as his 42nd annual retirement. At a time when most major leaguers had learned the game on urban lots, White had grown up on a farm in rural Caton, New York, less than 120 miles from Cooperstown, and those roots often made him seem out of place in the big cities where he starred. That contrast inspired another reporter to exaggerate in 1885 that White had threatened to opt for the quieter life of the farm every winter for the past 13 years, and about the time the salary is raised to a figure that meets his views, he concludes that the cows, watermelons, turnips, and such can take care of themselves another year anyhow, and signs a contract. Charlie Radbourn, George Wright, and Deacon White are now all enshrined in the Hall of Fame. And as their stories suggest, the idea that Curt Flood was the first major leaguer to be outspoken in denouncing the reserve clause is simply untrue. Not only were these 3 superstars vocal about their opposition, but so many of their peers shared their opinion that the reserve clause played a crucial role in every labor war that took place during the first half-century of professional baseball. Nevertheless, the reserve clause remained a standard part of the baseball contract until the 1970s, and by then its existence was taken for granted by so many within baseball that Flood's fight was widely viewed as being futile. In this class, we'll give you an overview of the mix of social, economic, and particularly legal factors that were responsible for that yawning gap. The original impetus for the troublesome clause, then known as the five-man agreement or the five-man rule, was the vexing problem of players who were wearing the uniform of one team but had already signed a contract to play for a different team the following year. Prior to 1879, you see, every player was a free agent at season's end, except in the unusual instance of a multi-year contract. That being the case, little could be done to prevent a player from negotiating to spend the next season with a different team, but the optics of the situation were an enormous problem. A particularly glaring example took place in the middle of the 1875 season, with Boston already having a commanding grasp on its fourth consecutive National Association pennant. Word broke that star catcher Deacon White, pitching ace Albert Goodwill Spaulding, brilliant second baseman Ross Barnes, and jack-of-all-trades Cal McVeigh had all signed 1876 contracts to play for Chicago. Just like White, the other three players all had unsullied reputations, and as it happened, their Boston team continued its inexorable march toward the 1875 pennant. But it was no longer possible to ignore the potential conflict of interest. Even if a player in that situation was unfailingly conscientious in his efforts to beat his future team, a critical misplay was sure to be greeted with suspicious whispers. So when the sale of the so-called Big Four led to the creation of the National League and the demise of the National Association, it was in the best interest of the players, the owners, and the fans to look for a fair solution. After several unsuccessful attempts to do so, on September 29, 1879, at their annual postseason meeting in Buffalo, the National League owners approved an arrangement by which they all agreed not to sign 5 players that each of them reserved. But fair was not the word that others most often used to describe this new rule, nor did all of the howls come from the affected players. Even the venerable sports writer Henry Chadwick, who generally sided with team management on such matters, wrote that the new scheme to prevent competition between the several clubs for the other's players is open to criticism, as by it a league club could force a player who had been with it the past season to either play at a reduced salary or play with no league club the coming year. George Wright's case would soon provide dramatic illustration of the latter scenario. Fanning the flames of controversy, Troy soon accused Chicago of signing one of its reserve players, pitcher Fred Goldsmith, while Buffalo lodged a similar charge against Cincinnati over the services of catcher John Clapp. But in the end, both of these players were allowed to stay with their new teams, and most National League owners seem to have concluded that the benefits of eliminating an obvious conflict of interest and gaining more control over star players outweighed such disadvantages. As a result, in the years that followed, the right to reserve players was further strengthened. The first step was to increase the number of players, and within 4 years, it had risen to a level that owners could pretty much retain their entire team. This development rendered the five-man agreement name outmoded, so when the controversial rule was incorporated into a standard clause in player contracts, it became known as the reserve rule or the reserve clause. By any name, the clause became still more formidable when National League owners began to use it in conjunction with the league's blacklist. Some blacklisted players had been accused of very serious offenses, such as plotting to fix games or showing up in no condition to play, but there were no standard criteria, so a team could place a player's name on the list for a far more minor offense and potentially deprive him of his livelihood. To compound matters, the owners soon began to operate on the presumption that the clause could be perpetually renewed. In other words, every time they renewed a player's contract for another year, it gave them the right to do so again the following year, which effectively meant that they could control a player's rights for his entire career if they so chose. Each such change further riled the reserve clause opponents, who saw it as nothing less than a conspiracy. But the team owners put forward a compelling argument that the league could not survive without it. Former pitching great Albert Goodwill Spaulding, who was Chicago club secretary when the five-man agreement was initially created and subsequently became the team's owner, laid out the case as follows. The fact is, the reserve rule was adopted more as a curb to Chicago than for any other reason. At the time the reserve rule went into effect, the Chicago club was about the only one in the country that was self-supporting. The men who put up money for clubs in smaller cities became discouraged. They said it's no use for us to get together a good team. For as soon as we develop some good crack players, Chicago comes and gets them away from us by offering a bigger salary than we can afford to pay. The complaint against us was a natural one, said Spaulding, and he wrapped up his defense of the rule by asserting that both players and managers viewed the reserve rule as absolutely necessary. Spaulding's basic point that without the reserve clause, a wealthy owner could potentially buy all the best players is a very valid concern. But his implicit assumption that there is no other way to solve this problem is far more dubious. And his claim that players accepted the need for the clause flies in the face of the vehement protests of such former teammates as George Wright and Deacon White. One reporter accordingly responded to claims that the reserve rule has elevated baseball and made it what it is, with the sarcastic rejoinder, no doubt, turkey for the clubs and buzzard for the players. Of course, National League teams could put all the restrictive clauses they wished in their standard contract, and it would do little real harm if the players had the option of signing with another league. For this reason, rival leagues sprung up frequently during the first half century of professional baseball, a topic we discuss in more detail in our class on leagues. Alternative major leagues were supplemented by a much longer list of minor league circuits. This meant that, at least in theory, a player who was unhappy with the contract offered him by a National League team had plenty of alternatives. In practice, however, that appearance could be deceptive. Rival leagues were often precariously financed, which made it difficult for them to offer competitive salaries and created the prospect that they would collapse at any time, leaving their players out of a job and in danger of being blacklisted for having spurned the National League team's offer. When a challenger did show signs of greater stability, the National League usually moved swiftly to forge an alliance that protected its reserve clause. The American Association, for example, took the field in 1882 and soon made it clear that it was going to have staying power. As a result, after only one season, those two leagues, and the most notable minor league, the Northwestern League, negotiated baseball's first national agreement by which the two other circuits agreed to honor the National League's reserve clause. In the years that followed, more minor leagues were brought under the umbrella of the national agreement. Players and teams who were thus protected often referred to themselves as being part of organized baseball. Others, however, described this arrangement in far less flattering terms. After completing his historic season in 1884, for instance, Charlie Radbourn was left to bemoan his lack of options. I can jump a contract with the league and join the association, but I can never get back into the league. If I was offered $1,000 a year more by another club, I couldn't go unless I got a release. And there is a combination among the managers to not make any such offer. But if players like Radbourn imagined that the situation couldn't possibly get worse, they were in for a rude awakening. Over the course of the next few seasons, National League and American Association teams first attempted to implement a salary cap with a $2,000 maximum annual salary, and then started to sell and trade players to one another. Baseball fans now take such transactions for granted, but that was most definitely not the case in the 1880s, and understandably so. After all, in what other industry can a worker accept a position with a firm in his or her hometown only to one day be abruptly notified that he or she will henceforth be working for a rival company in a faraway city? But that was the situation that major league players found themselves in, and it added to the indignity that the sums involved in many of those sales far exceeded the annual salaries of the players involved. Spalding's Chicago team blazed the trail by selling catcher-outfielder Mike King Kelly to Boston in 1887 and pitcher John Clarkson to the same team 1 year later, in each case for the then astonishing sum of $10,000, 5 times the maximum salary that the two leagues had just tried to implement. When the two future Hall of Famers were dubbed the $20,000 battery, it underscored the irony that little more than a decade earlier, Spalding himself had been part of a star battery that had elected to relocate from Boston to Chicago. But thanks to one clause in the player contract, the services of a star battery had now been transferred from Chicago to Boston, with all of the proceeds going to the team that had signed them, as though Kelly and Clarkson were mere pieces of property. Giant star John Ward reacted to the sale of Kelly by penning an 1887 article in which he indignantly pointed out, when the Chicago club sells Kelly for $10,000, it simply makes that sum out of Kelly. Kelly received his salary from Chicago and earned every dollar of it several times over. And yet the Chicago club takes $10,000 for releasing Kelly from a claim for which it never paid a dollar. Significantly, Ward's article bore the title, "Is the Baseball Player a Chattel?" Ward, you see, had started his career as a pitcher for Providence, where his teammates included both George Wright and Charlie Radbourn. But an arm injury ended his pitching career and forced him to confront the reality of just how fleeting baseball success can be. Remarkably, Ward made a seamless transition to shortstop, but he remained mindful of the need for a career after baseball. So he spent his winters as a law student at Columbia University, which is why he knew that chattel is a legal term used to distinguish a movable piece of property, such as a piece of furniture, from an immovable one, such as land. Of course, Ward also knew that in common parlance, the term chattel carried the sinister connotation that the item in question possessed no rights that had to be considered when a transfer occurred. By choosing that inflammatory term, he had followed Radbourn's lead in drawing attention to the parallels between the reserve clause and slavery. Ward had paid particular attention to contract law in his studies at Columbia because after the 1885 season, he had convinced 8 of his Giants teammates to join him in secretly forming a players' union. Over the course of the 1886 season, they persuaded players on rival teams to sign up by promising to fight the reserve clause and other abuses. In November, it was officially announced that the vast majority of National League players were members of a union. On the surface, the players seemed to have a solid case that the reserve clause was illegal. One of the fundamental principles of contract law is mutuality. In other words, that each party must benefit. And the reserve clause seemed rather obviously to fall short of that standard, since the team gained something very valuable from it, while the player received no additional benefit. For that matter, while contracts effectively bound players to the team in perpetuity, the player could be released on 10 days' notice at any time. But a diligent law student like Ward knew that the matter was far from simple. During the 1880s, U.S. Supreme Court rulings were so favorable to businesses that even the constitutional amendments designed to protect freed African-American slaves were used to bolster the property rights of the mysterious new trusts and holding companies that were reshaping the corporate landscape. Ward also knew that the American public was deeply suspicious of unions in the aftermath of the 1886 deaths of 7 police officers and several bystanders when an unknown party detonated a bomb during a labor protest in Chicago's Haymarket Square. With the nation abuzz with whispers about bomb-throwing anarchists, strident demands from a union composed of men who earned generous wages for playing a ball game could hardly expect a sympathetic reception. So he and his fellow players moved slowly and cautiously. Rather than terming the new entity a union, it was called the Brotherhood, with members of its central committee taking pains to describe it as a benevolent and protective fraternity. They were similarly cautious in their public stance, stressing that they asked only the chance to negotiate. Ward even acknowledged the validity of Spaulding's claim that the reserve clause helped to preserve competitive balance, and expressed a willingness to compromise with Spaulding and his fellow owners on the controversial clause. Nothing symbolized the non-threatening posture of the Brotherhood better than that one of the members of its central committee was none other than Spaulding's devout former battery mate, Deacon White. White had continued his annual threats to retire to the more tranquil pursuits of attending to the cows, watermelons, and turnips on his family farm in upstate New York. But eventually, he reported for duty as usual each spring, even after signing with Buffalo to be closer to home, only to see the floundering team sell his contract to Detroit following the 1885 season. Approaching the age of 40, the Deacon had long since moved from behind the plate to the less demanding third base position, but soon afterward, the bunt suddenly emerged as a popular tactic. Third basemen were forced to station themselves in much closer proximity to the batter, with the result that the position became known as the hot corner. Yet White adapted with typical aplomb, and in 1887, he enjoyed another stellar season for Detroit, batting .303 and leading the team to its first National League pennant. Following the 1888 season, however, it was the turn of the Detroit team to disband, and rather than having the right to self-determination that he had once enjoyed, White found his contract sold first to Boston and then to Pittsburgh. With his mother in failing health, his preference was to become player manager of a minor league team in Buffalo. But the reserve clause stood in the way of even that plan. "I'm over 40, and my fielding ain't so good, though I can still hit some," White remarked plaintively. "But I will say this, no man is going to sell my carcass unless I get half." It only added to the dismay of players like White that Spaulding and his fellow owners chose the winter of 1888-89 to introduce a new salary cap, this time with a maximum annual salary of $2,500. Now even White's hallowed practice of threatening retirement in order to elicit a better offer was in jeopardy. But at least the players had John Ward and their new union to stand up for them, right? Not exactly. As discussed in our class on the spread of the game, Spaulding launched an ambitious around-the-world tour after the 1888 season, a tour that conveniently included Ward. With the leader of the Brotherhood an ocean away at the time of the salary cap announcement, the players were left at a loss about how to respond. When Ward finally returned to the country on the eve of the 1889 season, he convinced White and his fellow Central Committee members that there was no time to mount effective action that season. So White reluctantly signed with Pittsburgh, and the Brotherhood began making plans to create their own rival major league. The Players League took the field 1 year later in 1890 and provided a strenuous challenge to the two existing major leagues. But when its financial backers decided to cut their losses at season's end, the demise of the Players League had enormous repercussions. Most obviously, it finally ended the 20-year major league career of Deacon White, who, despite his advanced age, had compiled a stellar .381 on-base percentage in 1890 while playing for Buffalo, of course. The much younger Ward followed White into retirement a few years later to pursue a legal career. Even more significantly, the end of the Players' League also cast a lasting pall over all subsequent attempts to fight the reserve clause. New rival major leagues did continue to spring up from time to time, but the results were familiar. When the American League emerged at the outset of the 20th century, its leaders were soon convinced to sign the national agreement and abide by the reserve clause. The Federal League, formed in 1914, was not as willing to acquiesce, and with good reason. In 1890, Congress had passed the Sherman Antitrust Act to prevent monopolistic practices. Initially, the courts interpreted the Sherman Act so narrowly that it stemmed only the most blatant abuses. But by the 20th century, the public mood had shifted dramatically, and a new generation of Supreme Court justices were showing signs of greater receptiveness to workers' rights. In light of the long-standing concern that the reserve clause failed to meet the standard of mutuality, the major league owners made a transparent attempt to stave off a legal challenge by stipulating in the 1912 National Agreement that 75% of a player's salary was for that year's performance, with the balance representing compensation for the right to reserve the player's services for future seasons. With those developments in mind, the Federal League launched an antitrust suit against the two established major leagues that had the potential of overturning the reserve clause. League attorneys maneuvered the suit onto the docket of Chicago Judge Kennesaw Mountain Landis, who had earned a reputation as a trust buster. But the future baseball commissioner shared the concerns of many fans that the game could not survive without the reserve clause. So the suit languished on Landis's desk, forcing the upstart circuit to disband after only 2 seasons. Eventually, in 1922, an antitrust case stemming from the Federal League's demise did make its circuitous way to the Supreme Court, headed by newly appointed Chief Justice William Howard Taft, who just 12 years earlier had inaugurated the tradition of the president throwing out the first pitch on opening day. But in a unanimous decision, the court held that baseball did not constitute interstate commerce under the Sherman Act. Although the ruling did not specifically address the legality of the reserve clause, it effectively created a shield that protected the controversial clause from direct challenge. In the years that followed, the court's interpretation of what amounted to interstate commerce shifted dramatically, leaving the 1922 ruling an outlier. Football, for example, was unable to obtain a similar antitrust exemption. But Supreme Court justices have always been extremely reluctant to directly reverse a precedent established by an earlier court. So the 1922 ruling was reaffirmed in 1953, with the result that many within baseball came to view the reserve clause as unassailable. Even in 1972, when Curt Flood brought his case before the court, the 1922 in a split decision, although the majority opinion acknowledged the exemption to be an anomaly. Accordingly, the reserve clause remained in force for another 3 years until pitchers Andy Messersmith and Dave McNally brought a grievance to baseball's arbitration panel. When the panel ruled in favor of the players, the owners made 2 unsuccessful appeals before feeling obliged to negotiate a compromise by which veteran players could in time qualify for free agency, which was exactly what John Ward had demanded 9 decades earlier. Today's big leaguers owe much to Curt Flood's fight, and none of this historical context diminishes the significance of his actions or the sacrifices he made. It does, however, serve as a reminder that others had fought that same fight before him. A century of struggles preceded Curt Flood, and to examine the history of the controversial reserve clause is to gain an appreciation of why it required such a lengthy battle.
Good morning, everybody. This is Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, to you with another episode of Play Ball. Hopefully you all enjoyed that today. Hope you enjoyed it very much. We will get ready now for part 2 of our stream today. As you can see in the title, Players, Owners, and the Reserve Clause is the lecture that just finished. We will next be doing Bibby Bobka's part number 5 of 12 of his huge family mail call box. And then we do have another family mail call package. This one's from Redbeard Breaks for our family mail calls. So it'll actually make you, Bibby just kind of informed me how this works, and I went in while the lecture was going on and updated my title and added the hashtag cardmunity. So that's something that you can keep, if you can keep in mind, you can put a hashtag cardmunity into the search engine, and if somebody just searches for whoever hashtag cardmunity, you will get different people in our community, cardmunity, that are doing their live streams or a video. Just put hashtag cardmunity in there and you will be good to go. That'll kind of help you, I guess, from what Bibby was saying, the Bibster. It will get you more people to show up in your channel. So we've got 8 people watching, 11 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Clayton Addison, how are you doing, sir? Nice to see you in here. Pop that in there. Give Clayton a greeting there. Thanks for popping in here, Clayton. Appreciate you being here today. Coming into our live stream. I hope you are having a good day where you might be. Let me see if I can adjust this. There we go. Now I got it centered on my table here. All right. So yeah, we're going to go over Bibby's packages here. We're going to do package 3A and 4A. All right. Tomorrow we'll do 3B and 4B, and then 3C and 4C on Saturday. Okay. So that's what we got going on. We will see between now and then if we get any more family mail call packages in. But we will show that, and we will continue on. Tomorrow, we will be doing episode 11 for our Hall of Fame player biographies. And we will be doing Jeff Bagwell tomorrow for our Hall of Famer. There we go. John Fishman with his little angel emoji. But before we do get into our family mail call, I have to go through and update the names from earlier at 10, roughly about 10 o'clock or so when I went live. Let me get my new names into the wheel of names. I got to get 6 entries for F.J. DeKing. F.J. DeKing. Let me get F.J. DeKing. Hold on a second here. Control C. Okay. Just bear with me as I get my entries in here first for the earlier. Donald, when I searched your name earlier, I didn't even see you had a video for today scheduled. but then I searched again later and it said you were live. The Furnace Fun, thanks for, yeah, I saw that. I want to get everything else done here quick. Oh my word, what's this thing done now? Okay, so there, I got those. Let me get, the Bipsters has 3 so far. Hold on, and I will catch up to you there, Robert. Hold on just a second. Control V. Control V. Okay. And then I got to get 2 for Kevin. 2 for Kevin here. He had chimed in when I first went live. So let me get Kevin really quick. Come on, I know you were in here the other day, Kevin. There we go. Gotta have more. Well, that's okay. I'll do this one because it's right there and I found you. Control C. There we go. Control V. Control V. All right, and then John Fishman. And for Robert, the Robertone. For that $4.99 super chat. Really, really do appreciate that. Robert on. Got you for that $5 super chat, basically. $4.99. Let me get you added into the wheel of names. Oh, I didn't even notice before. I guess maybe when you get to a certain amount, it starts tallying everything up. Let me add Robert in here now. So we are up to 354 entries for the January giveaway. Okay, so if we do reach the max of 500, I'll probably give a special prize for a giveaway. All right, but we are rolling along. You never know. Dearman might win, that's for sure. All right, so let me get back here. Big Ray's Ball Cards and Auctions. How are you doing there, Big Ray's? Thanks for popping in here. Red Beard Breaks is here. Hey, Bibster. Hey, Big Ray. Let me get these 2 in here real quick. Red Beard Breaks. Sorry, this is something I'm new. Something new I'm doing is interacting in the chat also. And Big Ray greetings. There we go. Just doing that real quick since I do have a computer that I can do that on. So Red Beard Breaks, I'm going to be opening up your package last. We're going to do Bipsy's part 4 of 12. Part 4 of 12 for the Bipsters here. Don't mess with the deer man unless you want his mother or the antlers. There you go. Yes, he brings the hammer sound sometimes down on Ethan's sales, that's for sure. He can bring the hammer down. So let me let me get a drink of water here real quick. And then we will get into Bibby's package here. His first one. Actually, I'm going to put this aside real quick there, Redbeard. Okay, I'm not taking it away. I'm just moving it off to the side for now. We will be doing that last, and we will do package 4A second for part of Bibby's package here, but we'll do this 3A first. We'll do 3A first, and we will do that first and foremost. And I forgot it again, so let me take care of my cord so it's not in my way. I do leave my recording device plugged in so the battery don't run down. It'll stay on as long as possible. So, gonna set that there. Let me get these stands lined up here for some of Bibby's cards as we pull them out of the package here and highlight them as we go through. All right. How about those Seattle Mariners? Thank you there, Left Behind. Thank you there, Blake. Appreciate you being here this morning. And please pray for Blake. He is at home quarantined with the corona. Everybody knows what that means. So let me get Left Behind in here for 2 entries in the January giveaway. Let me get Blake in here. All right, I got you in there, Blake. Godspeed, Blake. There we go. Yes. Big Red Beer breaks, I hope. So too, Bipster. It hopefully I can sell the rest of the spots tonight, or it carries over until Saturday. All right, Redbeard, no guarantee, but I will try to be there. I'm going to be on some different phone calls this afternoon with my family back east, trying to get things figured out with what's going. Well, everybody knows what's going on. I'll leave it there like that. Don't forget to like the live stream on your way in. Thank you there, Sonia. Appreciate that. We're going to get through it. This card community helps tremendously. That's the way I look at it. This is, and then of course we got Sonia here. She's not even into baseball cards as much as I know, but it's nice to have her in supporting the channel. I'm going to support her as much as possible as she strives to get up to her 1K subscribers. But then, just so you know, Sonia, you got to create some more video content so that we can get your personal watch hours from your videos up there. Playlists are nice, but other people's videos don't count towards your watch time. So just make sure you just kind of keep that in the back of your mind there, Sonia, that you have to create more content of your own, and then we will encourage people to play your personal video playlists, okay? Or just go through when you do have a chance, just watch all her videos to give her some watch time, all right? That's as with anyone that is creating a channel and trying to get to your 1,000 subscribers, for those that are grinding to do so, just make sure that you do that and continually have people watching your videos and your content. All I can do on Sonia's channel is help promote her channel, get more people to watch her videos, but I've watched all her content. But I will double check real quick, Sonia, to see if you'll be putting up new videos soon. So there we go with that. So I'm waiting for my computers to catch up here, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll with, I have to, because I had those couple super chats here, I got to remember to save it. I am grinding 200 subs in 30 days. Can we do it? We'll give it a whirl there. I would like to try and get you up there quicker than that, but at least 200 subs in the next month. That would give us pretty much till a little past the halfway mark, probably, or close to the end of February. But let's see if we can get the Bibby to 200 subs next. He grew around and he's doing a lot of background work for sure on his process he's working on. But let's get into this really quick here so I'm not in a super hurry today, but my wife did get time off from work. She went to work yesterday, and she had mentioned to her work that, we got some top-loaded cards in this one, Bibby. Some top-loaded cards here. So let's see what we've got here. Uh-oh, I see a rainbow foil. I wonder if maybe there's, you got these taped together for some reason? Oh, my word, it's a trifold. Daniel Murphy, Nelson Cruz, and Brian Woodruff. That's interesting. Are these like rainbow foils that I need for my collection? I'll have to double check the numbers on here and see if Big Ray's Ball Cards. Bibster, can you please share Sonia's channel in the chat? There you go. Subscribe to Bibster. Okay, FJ, if you get a chance, could you put Sonia's link? Socializing with Sonia, could you put her link there? So Bibby, are you here? Okay, these are 3 that I need. That's why you kind of did that. I was like, why are these all taped together? But I see what you did. But you used the tape, the wonderful tape. Just teasing. Let me set these right here for now. I will definitely put those in. Let's see, what are these ones? Are these Series 1? Okay, Series 1 rainbow foil cards. I keep forgetting I have a bunch of these rainbow foil cards that I have plenty of extras. So some of those might come available. For the sale coming up here. Boom, there we go. Boom, boom. Jackie Robinson. That is, oh, this is more of those Diamond Classic cards. The Diamond Classic cards. Thank you there, Bibby. That is awesome. The Diamond Classic cards. I'll have to check these in the set to see if these need to go in that set that he's sending me cards. The Bibsters of all things, only 10,000 made of this Diamond Classic card set. That is cool. And then, oh, wait a minute. And then we had Casey Stengel. There's a Casey Stengel and a Honus Wagner Periel, number 66. Oh my word. Thank you there, Bibby. Appreciate that. Yes, with the set. Or yes, with set. There we go. All right. So now we've got all the nice cards out of the way. Not that these aren't nice too. But we got a rookie for Todd Helton. Todd Helton, Colorado Rockies. Another Todd Helton. Boom. Where's Kevin? There we go. JVK Cards and Collectibles. Hey man, I'm in school. Just want to stop by and say hi. Thanks there, JV Card Collectibles. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thummies up for me. Appreciate that. By the way, I'm 37 away from 100. All right, if FJ or somebody else in the chat that's on a computer could drop JVK Cards and Collectibles link, do me a favor there, JV Cards and Collectibles, when you get a chance. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you're already subscribed, that's fine, but comment to one of my videos. That way I can go and check out your channel also, okay? To make sure I'm on board your bus. All right. But appreciate you being here, JVK Cards and Collectibles. Getting a bunch of new names in here. That's much appreciated for sure. But yeah, go ahead and do that, and I'll be good to go to make sure I'm on your bus. Okay? Looks like I just got a notification from my YouTube studio that somebody might have jumped on board. But, so yeah, if everybody, if you see a new link for somebody, just check their channel out. If they create videos or if they don't, they're just maybe trying to get some subs. Go ahead. We're not a sub for sub type community, but if you are in our card community, #cardmunity, just be sure and check each other out and help support each other. Oh no, it's a Fairfield Friday early double Tony Gwynn Cooperstown card. There we go. Boom, Tony Gwynn. There we go. Ken Griffey Jr. Sweetness here. Ken Griffey Jr. Sweetness here. Oh, my word. Oh, I see what Bibby's done here. Looks like a Cal Ripken Jr. here. Boom, boom, boom. Cal Ripken Jr. Duplicate Cal Ripken Jr., my 2 main PC players. Cal Ripken Jr. and Ken Griffey Jr. All right, now I think we got some turkey cards here. Some turkey. Ooh, and a turkey Rome. A turkey red card at the end here. Turkey red chrome, Lorenzo Kane with the Brewers. Lorenzo Kane. Let's go through these turkey reds. Thanks, man. By the way, I have a big break. Check out my last vid to see the details. If you want a spot, email me at jackvoncohorn@gmail.com. Just followed you, JVK. There we go. Show some love in the channel, people. How do we grow? We support each other in our card community. Okay, so Anthony Rendon, all right, with the Washington Nationals. Buster Posey with the San Francisco Giants. Chris Bryant with the Chicago Cubs. J.D. Martinez with the Boston Red Sox. Is that Adam Jones with the Arizona Diamondbacks. There we go. Hashtag Cardmunity Love. There we go. Bibster. Faith, family, and sports. What's up, everyone? Aaron, how are you doing today, sir? Hopefully you are having a wonderful Thursday out there in Kentucky. All right. This is Jeff McNeil. Yep. With the New York Mets. Nelson Cruz with the Minnesota Twins. Is that Whit Merrifield? Yep, Whit Merrifield with the Kansas City Royals. Then we got Nick Senzel with the Cincinnati Reds. Make sure I'm getting these names. I'm trying to memorize as many of these ball players as I can. Their first names. They're Manny Machado with the San Diego Padres. Xander Bogaerts with the Boston Red Sox. Xander Bogaerts, yep. Zach Gallen, rookie card for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Is that Andrew McKay? Brandon McKay. I was close. With the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we got, is that Jeff Means? John Means? Good guesses, huh? And Matt Chapman with the Oakland A's. So awesome turkey cards there, that's for sure. With the Turkey Chrome, the duplicate Tony Gwynn, Ken Griffey Jr., Cal Ripken Jr. All right, and then we had the Todd Helton cards. This is a die cut card. That's a pretty nice one. The die cut card, SPX Major League Baseball with the Colorado Rockies. And a score Todd Helton rookie card. That was nice getting us a rookie card for Todd Helton. So those are awesome cards for sure. All right. So I'm going to put these rainbow falls right back here so I don't forget them. How's that sound? And then I'm going to leave those guys right there for now. I will leave these right here. I will leave those right there for now, and we'll get into the second pack for Bibby's, part 5 of 12 from his massive family mail call box he sent me. Kevin, I started a little PC for Gallon. I like him. There we go. Family and sports. Hey, man. All right. So I do appreciate everybody that's in here today. 36 away from 100, but I'm good to go soon. You got to go soon. Got to go soon. All right. So let's see what we've got in this package here. Let me make sure it's empty here. Empty little envelope here. Empty. Let me put that aside. Looks like we've got a couple more of these. I see something there. Some more Todd Heltons. Bibby's going to have to fill me in on why he's sending me these Todd Helton cards, but that's okay. So we've got a number 2, Eno Slaughter, and a number 8, Archie Vaughn. These are cool. I've got these set aside in a box as I slowly maybe see if I can put this set together. That would be nice to highlight this complete set. Like Bibby said, there's only 10,000 of these, which sounds like a lot, but that's kind of like a short print run back in the day. But this was just probably a smaller set run so that down the road they could probably gain in value. So let me put these guys here. All right, and I will get that together. You never know, down the road, if I get enough for the set, I might have to binderize it. I might have to binderize this set. All right, so let's go through this next stack here. I see we got another Todd Helton here. Another Todd, oh, there's another one. A Todd Helton here. This looks like a, let's see, what year was his rookie? 1998. This is a 2001. So yeah, I could see where 1998 would have been his. And there's a 2001 Todd Helton. An All-Star Game 2001 Todd Helton. And then we've got a Diamond King Todd Helton here. From what year is this one? 2004. So he gave me a... Oh, okay, there we go. Let Behind tell me he could be a Hall of Famer one day. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, now I think we've got some more Diamond Kings here. What year is this Diamond King set? 2019. Can't remember if... I got to look through my boxes. I got so many cards scattered out throughout my room here. I'm trying to figure out. Bibby said one of these years or months or days or weeks, he's going to come out and help me organize everything. But these, oh, maybe these are these rookie card Diamond Kings? Oh my word, that's the pattern I see here. These look like they're all rookie card Diamond King cards. He knows a little bit about me here. Kevin Kramer with the Pittsburgh Pirates rookie card. Uh-oh, duplicates. Is that going to be, are these going to be Fairfield duplicates for, we got Colby Allard. Uh-oh. Nope, we got a triple Colby Allard here. They look like they're similar there. We got Brad Keller. Up now, okay. There's a Brad Keller with Kansas City. There's a Luis Urias with San Diego. Then we've got a Kyle Wright duplicate. Then we've got a Cionel Perez duplicate. All right, Adam's Card Closet, another new face. There we go, Adam's Card Closet. Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you there. Thanks, Adam's Card Closet, for popping into our live stream today. Appreciate you, brother. Just join in and watch the programming today. We already had our lecture of number 19 in a series of 24 lectures. I will be putting all these into a playlist. I think I've got some of them in a playlist already. I just got to organize the rest of them, especially when I have the whole lecture series. It'll be listed in a playlist for viewing pleasure. All right. Adam's Card Closet. See you over on Ethan's channel. Oh, okay. Is that where I know you from there, Adam? Adam's Card Closet is part of Ethan's ever-growing group there. Hey, Adam. There we go. So Sean Reed Foley, double rookie card. Jacob Nix. Oh, we got 4. There we go. Single, double, triple, home run. We scored a home run with some Jacob Nix rookie cards. Then we got a Kristen Stewart, duplicate, Fairfield duplicate. Then we've got a Jake Cave with the Minnesota Twins rookie card. We've got a Kevin Newman triplicate for Kevin Newman. All right. right, and then we've got a Jake Bowers with the Cleveland Indians rookie card, and we've got a Chris Shaw with the San Francisco Giants rookie cards. So that is an awesome group there. Appreciate that there, Bibby, Bibster. So I'll check these off of my needed list for Series 1 as I strive to complete my rainbow foil set. Let me set these up front here for now till we get ready to do Redbeard's box. So Daniel Murphy, Nelson Cruz, and Brandon Woodruff. I will get in there and update my rainbow foil. I think I'm getting closer to having less cards to look for on the rainbow foil set. If you look in my community tab on my channel, I do have some checklists there of different sets I'm trying to finish. So if you would like to help me out there, I could either work a trade with you, or if you are looking for some rainbow foil cards, I do have quite a few hundred duplicates for the rainbow foil cards for the 2020 products, that's for sure. So awesomeness here, Bibby, with the Ken Griffey Jr., the 2 Ken Griffey Jr.'s and the 2 Cal Ripken Jr.'s that you sent me. That's awesome for my personal PC for these players. I don't know for sure if I've got these 2 Cooperstown cards, but I will find out when I finally organize my sets. So put that aside really quick, and then these ones right here I will put into my Diamonds Classic set and see which numbers we got here. We got 48, 96, 66, number 8. Then we've got number 2. So let me just set these aside and I will see which ones of those go into that set. I will set these aside for now, Bibby, just so you know. Actually, I gotta put Don Sutton from yesterday back away. I still got him sitting on the side here. And then I will check these 3 here. I will check these 3 here and check them off my community checklist for Series 1 rainbow foil cards. So I will go through that. I'm glad you did this because I was thinking, oh, I thought maybe they were like the same player or something like that. I'm glad you mentioned that. Still looking for an 85 Eric Davis. Is that Series 1 card number 85? Is that what you're looking for there, Redbeard? Send me an email there, Redbeard, if you are looking for some rainbow foil cards. I can see what I can find for you. Okay? Appreciate what you do in our card community also. Or is that a 1985 Eric Davis? Okay, and 1985 Topps rookie card of Eric Davis. That would be hard to find because I don't have my rookie cards organized in any way. But if I do come across one, just send me an email and I will write it down and try and keep an eye out for one of those. Okay? Probably when my East Coast operations gets here and helps me organize my collection, maybe we can figure out what I have and where I have it and stuff like that. But yeah, that could be a challenge. But I will set these. I'm going to leave these right up here in the background, just so you know there, Bibster. And for those that can see it in the back there, this was for those that weren't here yesterday, this is my 1-of-1 Bud Stoney card with the Lord's Prayer on the back. And this came at an appropriate time in my stream yesterday. My mom would have turned 81 yesterday, but she passed away on Tuesday of this week. All right, so that is found a prominent 1-of-1 spot right between my 2 Ken Griffey Jr.'s in here that Kevin gave me, my 1 autographed Panini Signatures Ken Griffey Jr. These 4 cards back here are all Ken Griffey Jr.'s. So boom, boom, boom. All right, looking in the chat, I think we're good to go here. We are going to get ready to open up Redbeard Breaks his box. All right, next up to bat is Redbeard Breaks. I did get this in, not yesterday, but the day before, on Tuesday of this week. But I had a whole bunch of family mail call packages that came in over the last weekend. And because of the holiday actually, I did get a package delivered on Monday, the holiday. I guess the post office was delivering packages on Sunday and Monday. But I'm going to open up this. This is from a couple different sales I participated in Red Beer Breaks. So we are going to go ahead and open this up real quick. Red Beer Breaks is one of my favorite. I had about 20 of those and lost them in a house fire. Okay, I got it. Now I know why you're looking for those there, Jimmy. Appreciate that. All right. Uh-oh. All right, we'll put this right up in the back here for now. This says this is a box topper. Let me just work on, I like how he packaged that one. Let me get this out of here. Looks like we've got some cards here. I think I participated in a break and different things. It's been a while. I don't even remember what might be in this box. But there we go. We are empty. Thank you there, Red Beer Breaks. We're going to see what we find in this package here real quick. So, let me move some of this blue tape out of the way here. See what I can rescue from some of it, as long as the paper don't stick onto it. There we go. All right, got some Red Beer Breaks blue tape from my blue tape collection here. So, there. I do reuse this stuff for packages. Blue tape is awesome. Blue tape is awesome. You guys have heard me say that so many times. I know it sounds like old hat, but I know I'm going to have some more because he blue taped the bags here. I don't know about the box topper, but let's do this one first real quick. Let's do the box topper here. Okay. I've got my chat up to date there. We are 9 people watching, 16 thumbs up, getting closer to make that 20 thumbs up range. All right. Just to remind everyone, my new episode series starts today. Stories from Behind the Fern. Shaq almost got shot. Shaq almost got shot. I don't know what that means. Shaq almost got shot. Okay. Let me open this up. Oh, there it goes again. I'll look as well for that 85 Jimmy Davis. I don't know why, Big Rays, every time you type that, whatever that is, the head with the helmet and the thumbs up, it always wants somebody in the channel to review the chat. I don't know why it does that, but that was very interesting. But thanks for my moderators just saying that chat was okay. I appreciate that, whether it's Bibby or whoever might be helping me out in the channel in the background. Oh, I remember some of this. I remember some of these box toppers now. Oh, okay, this is an Ichiro. An Ichiro. Oh, I'll set this aside for now. I might be able to use those for something down the road. We will see. But here we go. We've got an Ichiro box topper here. I don't know if I would have put that on there, but I think this will come off without leaving any residue on the card. Ichiro for Donald. But I appreciate that. Appreciate that. OBV1. And then this one I think was just an odd one. Donald Blomdahl. It just grabbed my attention when I saw it and stuff. So I said, why not? I think that's what I did. Why not? Look out below. Look out below. Ban Gyuk Ditin Falls. 2009, Allen and Ginter. Ban Gyuk Ditin Falls in China, Vietnam. The largest waterfall in Asia is also among the most stunning in the world, surrounded by karst peaks and spawning the boundary of China and Vietnam. Bang Giek Detain Falls rushes down a 3-tiered cliff over a breathtaking drop of almost 230 feet. That just was awesome, that's for sure. That's why I've kind of liked that one there. But then this is also very nice. The Top Stadium Club. I think this is for 2020, isn't it? 2019 Ichiro. You can never have enough Ichiros. Let me double check something really quick here. Yep, you can never have enough Ichiros. This is a an Ichiro from 2020. That's like the elongated ones. I like that Ichiro action shot there. But this one here is from 2020. This came in out of the Top Stadium Club box topper. Awesome card there. So just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. That was right off to the left of me here in a Ichiro holdout, I guess you could say. All right. So let's go ahead and get ready to open up this first bag here. We'll do one bag at a time here. Bibster playing Frogger to get to the mailbox. Oh, my word. Are you out going to your mailbox again there, Bib? You be careful out there if you're on a busy road. Or do you just like to add some fun into the channel there with that? All right. Let's see here. Okay. My word. My blue tape collection is continuing to grow. All right. Bibster. Oh, Bibby. All right. I think I recognize some cards here. I do like this one here. I think that's just on the card. I don't think that's an on-card auto. But these cards are kind of nice, that's for sure. We'll go with this one first. Everybody knows. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I remember some of these cards coming up now. I do remember some of these cards coming up here now. All right. So let's see. What do we got here? We got a Rod Carew. Rod Carew. These are some vintage cards. 19... Okay, where's the year hiding? There it goes. 1980 tops. 1980 Rod Carew. 1980 Rod Carew. Then we've got Nolan Ryan. Nolan throws 7th no-hitter. His 7th no-hitter. This is a short print. SP number 2. SP number 2. A Day to Remember. Got 2 cards in there, right? No. But A Day to Remember, an SP, a short print card from Upper Deck back in the day. Here, let me just kind of set it there for now. Here we go. We got that Goose Gossage rookie card. Goes into my Goose Gossage rookie card collection. I mean, not my Hall of Fame rookie card collection. Nothing wrong with that. I like this one here. I just like this, and that's nice. I like the case it's in. Anybody that knows me, I like the Looney Tunes. And one of these days I'll do another tour for you in my room here and show you my Looney Tunes art. I do have a bunch of different Looney Tunes art, but this was from July 6th, 1991, Upper Deck. You can see the Looney Tune label there. And I'm trying to remember who that is for sure. It probably says on the back here. But one of these days I'll have the complete set for the Looney Tunes set, the 109 card set, or 198 card set. Comic Ball 2 includes 2 sets of 99 cards each, with special cards featuring Nolan and Reggie with the Looney Tunes gang. That is awesome. I really do appreciate that, being able to get that from him. Sorry there, Rod Carew. I'll put you right behind the Looney Tunes there for now. That was awesome, awesome, awesome to get those. Got some chrome refractors here. I'm trying to remember exactly. You don't know for sure if it was a break you got into or what you get for sure sometimes when you get something, but it's just always nice to kind of get these family mail call packages in and then share what you got from somebody else in the channels. So here we go. Top of the class, Quinn Priester from Pittsburgh. Victor Mesa with the Miami Marlins. Victor Mesa. Then we've got Lorenzo Kane. Shea Langoliers. Howard Spencer. That's a Bowman Chrome. This is a regular Bowman here. Spencer Howard. Grayson Rodriguez. Reese Hines. It must have been a break because I don't think I would have bought these just randomly. Mauricio Dubon, rookie card. Austin Nola, rookie card for the Seattle Mariners. There we go. I've got a Seattle Mariner finally. Logan Allen, rookie card. Justin Dunn, rookie card for the Seattle Mariners. Michael Baez with the San Diego Padres, rookie card. Travis Dimitri, rookie card for the Detroit Tigers. John Means with the Baltimore Orioles. Nick Solak with the Texas Rangers, rookie card. Alex Young, rookie card for the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right. There you go. Big Rays ball cards and auctions. Just found 285 Will Clarks already. So there may be some Davis luck. Here's some pro debut cards. Quentin Holmes with the Arizona League Indians. Orlando Arcia with the Milwaukee Brewers Future Star. That'll go into my rookie card separation here. Alec Hansen with the Birmingham Barons. Lizardo Armenteros with the Arizona League Athletics. Oscar De La Cruz with the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Spencer Howard with the Williams Sport Crosscutters. JT Metajevic with the Tri-Cities Valley Cats pro debut card. Then we've got Trevor Story with the Rockies. Hunter Dozier with the Royals. Daniel Vogelback with the Seattle Mariners. Sorry I used so much tape. Oh, no, that's fine. That means I have less tape I have to buy when I use up my rolls. I think I got 2 blue rolls hanging out in the background, but I haven't had to use them for a while for sure. The thing about blue tape is, Redbeard Breaks, don't use a whole lot, but just use enough to secure the package because it stays nice and secure. And then with blue tape, unlike Scotch tape, it can be reused numerous amounts of times for what we do in the card community. So once you start sending stuff back and forth to people, you might get some of the blue tape back to me if I ever send anything your way. Just so you know. Bryce Harper with the Philadelphia Phillies. Pete Alonso with the New York Mets. Paul DeJong with the St. Louis Cardinals. Jaciel De La Cruz with the Atlanta Braves, first Bowman card. Ronald Acuna Jr., Topps Allen and Ginter. Awesome. From 2019, I believe, last year. Then we've got an Aaron Judge Dominator card. Then it looks like we've got a couple of cards here. Or no, just one card. And Gavin Lux rookie card with the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's good. A refractor. I have to put that in with my Topps Chrome refractors here in just a little bit here. But that takes care of that first package there. Did get a couple of Seattle Mariners. Let me put these aside here real quick. I'll put that Goose Gossage right in the front there. Let me put my Seattle Mariners here. Actually, before I forget, since two of these are rookie cards, let me scooch this out of the way real quick and just get my Seattle Mariners into some. I'll put Vogel back in the back since he's no longer with us. They traded him away. But Justin Dunn and Austin Nola. Get those all in penny sleeves and we're good to go there. All right, moving on to the last bundle here. All right, let me get this all off. The blue tape brigade. Boom. All right. NASCAR. Oh, NASCAR's in the house. How you doing there, NASCAR? Nice to see you pop into the stream here. Boom. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. We got 9 people watching. 18 thumbs up. We are rolling right along here. Where did I put that other? Oh, I see where I put it. It's all right. Let me get this out of the way real quick. And we'll go through this last package here. I can always use bubble wrap when I'm packaging up products for people. So that never goes to waste, that's for sure. Ooh, got a short print here, that's for sure. But let me see what we got in here. Some Bowman Chrome and maybe some Panini Prism, Carlos Santana, Joshua Luke Rojas. Let's see who we've got in here. I like this one, so we'll do this one first. Got a short print, Cody Bellinger, 127 out of 199 right there for us. But we will see what we get out of this one. Whenever I get some of these in, that means more sorting for me. More sorting. But that's okay. So we got a Jazz Chisel with the Miami Marlins Bowman Chrome. Then we've got a Nick Lodolo with the Cincinnati Reds Chrome. We got one of those, I don't know if these are Mojos or what do they call them? Prisms. Panini Prism. Panini Prism. Kyle Hendricks with the Chicago. I'm thinking that's the Cubs. Is that the Cubs? I think so. I don't like Panini product because you got to figure out what team they are. If they're, if Chicago has more than one team, New York has more than one team, and all they say is the city name, you got to okay, what team's that? This is the Toronto Blue Jays, of course for Hyunjin Ryu. All right, Kevin Biggio with the Toronto Blue Jays. We got Josh Bell for the Stadium Club Chrome. Nice Josh Bell card there. And go into my Stadium Club Chrome separation. Renato Nunez with the Baltimore Orioles. Then we've got Austin Hayes with the Baltimore Orioles. Trying to remember if this was a break I got into, a team break probably. Bubba Starling, Stadium Club Chrome rookie card for Bubba Starling with the Kansas City Royals. Then we've got Eric Lauer for Series 2. Okay. Then we've got a Bibby, 7 o'clock tonight, 7 Eastern. So that would be, if it's 7 Eastern, it's 4 o'clock West Coast time, right there, Redbeard. All right, Buster Posey for a Mojo card. All right, here we go. We got a Chance Cisco with the Baltimore Orioles rated rookie card, number 172 out of 455. All right. Then we've got a Yogi Berra short print, Absolute Baseball, 55 out of 99. Then we got a Babe Ruth short print card, 46 out of 99. Then we got a Brusdar Gatterall with the Los Angeles Dodgers rookie card, short print, 54 out of 175. All right, that's a Panini Prism. Another Panini Prism, Masahiro Tanaka with the New York, I think that might be the Mets, or I don't even know for sure. But Masahiro Tanaka, short print card, 35 out of 99. Mitch Haniger with the Seattle Mariners. 120 out of 149 for the Mitch Haniger. Goes in my Seattle Mariners holdout there. And the last one is Cody Bellinger. Instant Impact Panini Prism. That's a short print, wasn't it? 127 out of 199. Cody Bellinger. So there we go. There we go. All right. Boom, boom, boom. One more team bag to go here. Then we'll get ready to finish the content for the day up here. It is 11:30 almost. Been going almost an hour and a half. Almost an hour and a half. So let's see what we've got here. We've got a Panini Prism, Carlos Santana with the Cleveland Indians Prism. Then we got Jorge Polanco with the Minnesota Twins. Then we've got a Trevor Story Panini Prism with the Colorado Rockies. David Dahl Panini Prism with the Colorado Rockies. Cameron Daz, I think, is that Jorge Mateo? No, I guess it's Daz Cameron with the Detroit Tigers. Jorge Mateo. I know where that Mateo is going. Let me set that aside for a friend of mine in Florida. Casey Mize with the Detroit Tigers. Clark Schmidt with the New York Yankees. Frudis Nova with the Houston Astros. Bryce Turing with the Milwaukee Brewers. Jose Ramirez with the Prism Optic, okay, with the Cleveland Indians. Nomar Mazara with the Chicago White Sox. Shohei Ohtani with the California Angels. We got a Satchel Paige Diamond King card. That 2020, the 2020 Diamond Kings. Jackie Robinson with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Nomar Mazara with the Chicago White Sox. Tim Anderson with the Chicago White Sox. Josiah Gray with the Dodgers. Max Muncy with the Dodgers. Nick Madrigal with the White Sox. Ethan Hankins with the Cleveland Indians. And Nate Pearson, JVK Cards and Collectibles. Hey guys, I just finished school. Well, there you go there, JVK. Thanks for popping back in the stream when you finish school. Yes, sir. Always forget to put Eastern time. I will be sending an email to you in a bit, Donald. I just have a couple of questions. Oh, no problem there, Red Bear Bricks. No problem whatsoever. I will try and check my email as soon as I end the stream, and I will respond to you. Okay? At Bye Big Ray. Hey, guys, just finished school. Got that one. Thumbs up, thummies up for me. Couple more cards real quick. Nate Pearson with the Toronto Blue Jays. Zach Brown with the Milwaukee Brewers. And Josh Rojas. Rookie card for Donruss 2020. So, boom. I believe that was a break or two that I got into on his channel. Probably bought a few of the cards. I know I bought the Rod Carew and I'm pretty sure the Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes card, that's for sure. That's for sure. So yes, got these cards. These were all from Redbeard Breaks. Appreciate that. I will get these checked off my list on for my Rainbow Fall cards there, Bibster. So I will do that. You can kind of see the rainbow, the Daniel Murphy there. You can see the foil reflection there, the way it's sitting on the back there. So other than that, I think I went and covered through everything today. Hopefully everybody is having a good day out there. I can hang out and talk for a few minutes here if everybody wants to. FJ the King tossing a baseball to you. Sorry, I just need to get a sip of water there. Thanks, Bipster. Just hit my head and got a big bump. You guys are cool, having fun in the chat there like that. All right, so other than that, does anyone out there have any questions for me? Just kind of curious. Anybody have any questions for me? You know what? I got to check something really quick. I might have forgot to do something on today's stream. Let me see. Let me check something just really quick. I don't think I did, because I remember seeing the question when I created this stream, and I thought I turned on everything I needed to turn on. But my computer is running slow here on me. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go. And pretty sure. Let me just check my something on the stream here. Oh, no. Okay. It's right there. I see it. I just wanted to make sure that a certain feature on the video was turned on, and it looks like we are good to go. I don't need to change anything there. So, Tampa Bucks fan and Cardinals fan 1990. How are you doing, everybody? Thanks for popping into the stream again today there, Cardinals fan 1990. Donald, is your sale this Saturday or next? No, not this Saturday. It'll be on the 30th there, FJ. It'll be on the 30th. Nice looking cards. Hi, everybody. Michael Heath is in the house. How you doing there, Michael Heath? See that? There we go. I see Prism cards in the background. Can you re-show them? I really like Prism. Prism. Oh, these ones here. Yeah, these are some Seattle Mariners. This is a nice sparkly Mitch Haniger here. It's a short print. You don't. I will check that email out when I finish the stream because I'm on my phone right now there. Here we go. Hold on. Let me real quick. Let me look at my message here I just got from Redbeard. Okay, I'm kind of a little confused here, but Redbeard, you want me to read the message you sent to me on my channel, or are you going to do that in your sale tonight? You're going to talk about it. That's fine. It's up to you. A dog. How much does he weigh? She, 52 pounds. Oh, that's a big dog. That's a big dog there, Michael. Good. B to the eye doctor, picking up groceries and dealing with a overweighted dog. Too many treats. Don't feed the dog so many treats then, Michael. All right, I'll send you a response after I finish the live stream here, there, Redbeard, in case you're in case you're in the stream here. But yeah. All right. I know I had given to Bibby an address, and I'll just leave it at there for now. I'll respond to you in my to your email you sent to me. I'll send a response to you as soon as I finish my stream here. Sorry about that. So yeah, this was a Mitch Haniger Panini Prism here. 120 out of 149. And then I think I did have some more Panini Prisms in here. Who was that asked about the Panini Prisms? Can't remember for sure exactly, but let me see here. I think I had some more Panini Prisms in this grouping here. Let's see, these guys. Let me set those down there. I know I got a couple more in here. I'll go through the Panini Prisms really quick here. I think I had some more hiding out, lurking about here somewhere. There's another one. There we go. Okay, I think that's the Panini Prisms I have in here. Yep. Oh boy, they're slip sliding around. But top of the class, Quinn Priester with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then we had a few that don't have sleeves on them yet. I'll get sleeves on them when I'm done here. Kyle Hendricks with Chicago. Hyun-Jin Ryu with Toronto. Do like the Panini shiny cards. David Dahl with the Colorado Rockies. Trevor Story with the Colorado Rockies. Back-to-back Colorado Rockies there. Jorge Polanco with the Minnesota Twins. Carlos Santana with the Cleveland Indians. And then we have a instant impact, Cody Bellinger with the Los Angeles Dodgers. That is a 127 out of 199. Okay. And then we have a Masahiro Tanaka. All right. Masahiro Tanaka, 35 out of 99. And then a Brusdar Graterol rookie card for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Panini Prism, and that one is 54 out of 175. So that's the Panini Prisms I had there. That Brusdar Graterol is nice looking. There we go. You never know. It may show up in a sale near you one of these days. Anytime I say something like that, it's generally somebody that I don't personally PC. And so it may be, I'm pretty sure this is 2020 product, right? That's the theme of my sale coming up on the 30th is they're all going to be 2020 baseball cards. The year 2020 baseball cards for my sale. And I have hundreds and hundreds of cards we can go through, just in case you were wondering or was curious about. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to wrap things up here. We got about 20 minutes before the noon hour. But we're so close to 20 thumbs up. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Later, Bibby, don't have that belly card. Bye, everyone. Thanks to all. All right. Thanks there, Bibby, for being in here today. Hopefully you can get that video uploaded. If you do, I will definitely watch it later for sure. That Gratterall is nice looking. Oh. All right. So other than that, I can't really think of anything else to discuss in the stream. I will get ready here to turn the camera around really quick here to let people see what baseball cap I'm wearing. I'm just, for the remainder of this week, I'll probably be wearing the color I'm wearing just in memory of the passing of my mom this week. Okay. Bye, Donald. Sorry I haven't been around a lot this week. I have a lot of schoolwork. That is okay, FJ the King. I understand that fully. Remember, I've always said it on my channel for all the youth that watch. School is first, and the YouTube channels are second. Okay? You always have to do your schooling first, and then if you have time after you're done, I don't mind you being in here to stream. All right? School first. Exactly. School, put that always first and foremost there, FJ, and you will do well in life by being educated and getting a good job when you grow up. Okay? I had a good career, 20 years in the United States Navy, 20 years in the United States Postal Service. For 40 years, I served my country with pride, and now I am retired for sure. So other than that, Clayton Addison saying, have a good day, doll. Thank you there, Clayton. Appreciate that. Let me turn my camera around to get ready to say a good hearty goodbye in the channel. All right. This is Donald Blomdahl, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards and collectibles, having been with you with another episode of Play Ball, lecture number 19, Players, Owners, and the Reserve Clause. And then we did Bibby Bobka's part number 5 of 12 for his family mail call package. Then we just finished off with Redbeard Breaks family mail call. And what I'm planning on putting in my titles when I can squeeze it in without running out of characters is the hashtag cardmunity. Hashtag cardmunity. Okay? So you all have a great and wonderful and blessed day. We will see you tomorrow for our Hall of Fame Friday baseball player biography. Tomorrow will be, as I said earlier, I think it's Jeff Bagwell. Jeff Bagwell. I have done his biography before, but this one I'm going to do a little bit different. All right. I might not read all of the highlights, but I do have a Jeff Bagwell biography in my archive files. So if you go to my playlist called Baseball Player Biographies, you'll probably already see a Jeff Bagwell in there. This one will be similar, but it will contain other stuff because we'll have different family mail call after the biography. And then, of course, this Saturday will be episode 9, finishing off my startup season for baseball card sorting, searching for the gems on Saturday. Okay, so just have a great and wonderful day. We will see you tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast. Okay, so depending on what time zone you're in, you can adjust the time accordingly. Okay, so let me turn the camera back around and I'll leave you on this closing screenshot here as I say some goodbyes in the chat. Okay, thank you for your time today. Appreciate all the support in the channel, and who knows, one of these days I might make it up to 2,000 subscribers. I've been for the last year hovering between 1,130 to 1,150, back and forth. But you all take care. Thanks, Aaron, Faith, Family, and Sports. Let me get my special effects on here to just end the stream here. I'll say a few goodbyes in the chat. All right. And then you guys have a great and wonderful day for sure. Okay. I'm still here in the background if you do want to chit chat and talk to me, okay? Making sure I don't miss a goodbye here for anybody that might still be in the stream. Okay. All right. There we go. And Michael, he says, I see bubbles the same. JVK cards and collectibles. Let's see. Hold on. All right. I think I've got everybody that I can see that's currently in the chat. Just wanted to say thanks for all the support and love in the channel for me. I appreciate all the support I do get from not only my regular people, but the new people that are starting to show up in the stream. I do live streams. Currently, I might adjust my schedule and start doing later in the afternoon type streams as we progress in the channel. So I just wanted to give you an update on that. But currently my schedule is Tuesdays through Saturdays, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm pretty sure that everybody can figure out the time zones in between. Okay? So I do appreciate everybody that showed up today. Oh, wow. I just looked in there. We got 21 thumbs up, 21 thumbs up. Appreciate that very much. 8 people watching. I do appreciate all the love and support in the channel. And I praise and thank you for all the support and encouragement everybody has been to me in the channel with the passing of my mom this past Tuesday. Yesterday would have been her 81st birthday, but she went to heaven one day early to be with the rest of her family that's passed on before her, my grandparents, my aunts and uncles and all those. The one and only Butts Tony. Oops. Thanks for being here there, bud. Appreciate you stopping by. The one and only Bud Stoney. Appreciate you being here at Michael Heath. I've not checked my mail yet today, so maybe. The one and only Bud Stoney, so much for that. Thanks so much for that one of one God card. It's in the view on my break table. It's right here. Sorry I missed the stream at Donald Blomdahl, but that's okay there, bud. This is your special card. I'm going to see if I can, let me see if I can scoot those back a little bit, see if it'll stand here. It might not. Let me see if I can squeeze it here in front of the Seattle Mariners. There you go, bud. That is my one of one Bud Stoney, and it came in the mail just in time for me to share it in the channel yesterday. So this is my one of one God card. I like that. With the angels. That's where my mom is right now, up with the angels. But I'm going to leave this facing this way because that way people can see the Lord's Prayer there as we end the stream. I appreciate that. Again, allowing me to purchase that from you there, bud. It will have a special place in my heart, that's for sure. Especially in lieu of everything that took place this last week. I appreciate you there, bud, and I will pop into your streams when I can. Same with Red Bear Breaks. It's just a little hard this week with everything I got going on. I'm probably going to be on the phone with my family back east sometime this afternoon. I know we got to take care of some arrangements that need to take place with the funeral home and just different things. It's sad the way you have to do things these days. Of course, I'm just north of Seattle. I won't be coming back east for anything there because it's kind of fruitless. If I go to New Jersey, I pretty much have to go on quarantine for 2 weeks. And by that time, what good would I do being there? But yeah, much love to everyone. Thank you there, bud. The one and only Bud Stoney is in the house. So other than that, I do appreciate everybody that's popped into the stream today. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end the stream here in just about a minute or so. So I do appreciate everybody being here. What's Michael saying? Bud, as those cards got to you yet? Okay, just wondering. Yeah, it has been rough on families. Yes, it has there, Michael. This was the first family member in our family that succumbed to corona. I'll say it that way. That way the other people won't flag my video for saying the other word. Okay. So, but yeah, it touches and gets closer to your home and your heart when it happens to somebody in your family. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready in just a few seconds here to end the stream. But I do appreciate all the love and caring in the channel. And yeah, I really do appreciate that. So we will see you guys and gals and whoever shows up for the stream tomorrow for Jeff Bagwell's Hall of Fame Friday biography as I go through all the Hall of Famers A through Z. Of course, I don't think there's any Z's. I think it goes to Y as the last letter in the alphabet with Yastrzemski, Yawkey, Youngs, and Yount. But yes, it'll be a long series to go through, but every Friday we'll go through the next Hall of Famer on my Hall of Fame Fridays. So we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Take care. Lord bless you, and have a wonderful and blessed day.